So here's a funny little story. You know, if you like to get your laughs from insufferable agents of geopolitical hypocrisy. This is the story that 3 drones have been intercepted heading for Moscow. 3 drones, apparently from Ukraine. And it's not just these 3 which were shot down near Moscow. There was one in Kaluga and another in Kubinka. And, wait, hang on. Kaluga, Kubinka. Didn't I end up in a Brighton hotel room with those 2 ones? Anyway, quite predictably, Vlad is pissed, man. I mean, what even is a drone in this context? You get one of these dinky little fuckers, you charge it for 6 hours, they're barely able to hold a bottle of water. Then you fly it towards Russia using a fucking, PlayStation controller. Like, what is the worst that could happen with something powered by a PlayStation controller? What? It's been 2 weeks. This is supposed to be topical. I'm a comedian. Don't question my timing. Anyway, Putin is unhappy. Just like Putin was unhappy about the sanctions. Just like Putin was unhappy at being accused that he was trying to murder the Skripals. Just like Putin was unhappy catching the blame for Litvinenko and Trump's election defeat. That is just who he is. Putin is unhappy. Unhappy is Putin. I've never seen somebody more in dire need of a blowjob my entire life. Could we get this motherfucker in a travel lodge with Kaluga and Kubinka stat? Don't get me wrong, I'd be a bit miffed if somebody flew a drone over my garden. But I would feel empowered, emboldened to exorcise said miffery, knowing that I haven't ploughed my way through your mum's bungalow, declaring it all part of my motherland. Put simply, Russia is now accusing Ukraine of a terrorist attack. I mean, it's quite something, isn't it? To line up your Russian military on the borders of Ukraine, invade this sovereign country. There's reports of them lining up like villages of, 30 people, 50 people, slaughtering them, burying them in the marshland. Like, that's not terrorism? Really? Like, I am okay with invading a sovereign country and murdering some. I draw the line at tin pot drone going over. That is unacceptable. And what kind of damage have these things done? Well, one of them jammed some signals coming out of an airport. Like, great. That sounds terrifying. How did you survive it? I mean, I suppose to be fair, it is possible that something really jarring might have happened. Even with the most Sunday wholesome of intentions, you could end up with a war drone malfunction. Huh? Anyway, I suppose it's good to get an answer to the question, where does this psycho draw the line? I mean, you do always wonder how low, how devious would a psychopath go? From nuclear warheads to polonium poisoning, but it's okay, lads, because he draws the line at radio-controlled drones.